Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder again with another Reddit story for you. This one is actually a relationship advice story, so it's not an AITA. I'm guessing someone's going to be the asshole here, though. It happens. Title of this is My 26 Female Fiancé, 32 Male, Left Me Alone in the Woods. And this one we were tagged in or sent over 30 times, so I'm sorry for the formatting or spelling. I'm typing this on the side of the road because I feel like I need quick responses on this. I've been with my fiance for 6 years. I am 26 female. He is 32 male. He's always had a short temper and often picks arguments over small things, but he's so very kind every other time that I've looked past it and maybe hoped to help him chill out? ? He's funny and I really do love him. I do my best to avoid arguments, but sometimes it's impossible. Anyway, we had gone to a beach about 45 minutes away from home, located in a state park which is not staffed or really patrolled well at all today, and had been drinking and swimming and having a generally good time. I remember feeling so happy and content because we haven't argued in several days and he'd been in a good mood, etc. We began to leave and started heading home, still in good spirits. The beach was located in a remote area and neither of us had a phone signal to use the GPS to leave. He began to yell and take out his anger on the steering wheel, and I instantly felt defensive. Like every happy moment of the day was crumbling right there because usually once this behavior starts, the day is ruined. I made the mistake of yelling back at him that he needed to chill out, quit making everything such a huge deal, etc. I regret this, but I just felt so overwhelmed. I just wanted the good vibes to continue, you know? Well, nothing makes that happen like just like yelling at someone. Bring back the good vibes, man. Just chill out. Be happy. We argued back and forth for a few more moments before he angrily pulled the truck to a small paved parking lot where people usually stop to rest or grill food, that kind of thing. He screamed at me to get out, and like an idiot, I did. And he left me there. I sat in the brush and cried for a few minutes before a man approached me and started asking kind of uncomfortable questions about where I was from, who I was with, where they were. This is Disneyland in Japan all over again, isn't it? Isn't it? I tried to be friendly in the hopes that my fiance would return soon, but the stranger started touching my hands and offered me a ride home, and it made me scared, so I lied and said I had to go meet my boyfriend at a spot nearby and walked down the road quickly. Piece of shit. I made it about a quarter of a mile away before I sat by a little pond where some people were fishing. I had no cell phone signal to call anybody to get me, and I was scared to ask for help, so I just sat there and tried not to panic for almost 3 hours. I was alone the majority of the time, as when I arrived, the only people around were already packed and leaving. From 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., I was left alone in the forest, until I was able to find cell phone service after wandering for a bit and called my fiance's mom to come get me. It is now almost 8 p.m. and I am extremely sunburnt and thirsty. I'm quite pale and have been drinking all day until he left, but I finally walked far enough to get a signal to call his mom for help. I haven't spoken to him yet, but he has sent several messages that I just got, seeing as I had no signal, basically just asking where I was and complaining that I had his wallet in my purse. Jesus, dude. I'm still waiting for my ride to get there, still very lost and upset. I feel so hurt and betrayed, and as if this was a huge overreaction on his end, but I do love him, and if it's my fault, I want to know. It was such a scary experience, which is why I feel it was too much. Is she asking if she's the asshole? Yeah, okay, so well, it's not an AITA story. So she's just asking if this is, well, she is asking if it is her fault. She said, and if it's my fault, I want to know. No, okay, no. I mean, escalating the situation is not the way to make him chill out. You're not going to yell at him into chilling out. Yes, she said she regrets it, obviously. She also regrets getting out of the vehicle after he screamed at her to get out, which sucks. Probably wasn't the wisest decision, but it was his asshole move to leave her there. And again, just like going back to Disneyland in Japan, you don't abandon somebody that you care about. And in this situation, the potential creepiness and awkwardness that can happen for a female who is stuck alone in a place, anybody, but especially a female, happened to her. She got approached by a stranger. He was asking creepy questions. He was touching her hand and offering her a ride. All of the nightmare scenarios were starting to unfold, and he allowed it to happen by abandoning her there. Yes, she got out, and that was the wrong move to get out of the vehicle, but he put her in that situation. He's an asshat. He's a brozo. And him doing that puts him at ask on what? I'm going to wear out this ask on one button, but him choosing to leave her there and abandon her in this area after drinking all day, no cell service, no really any kind of survival outfit to be able to navigate her way through it, and just left her. I don't care what is going on. I don't care if you guys decide to end your relationship right then. I don't care if you found out somebody was cheating right then. You're not going to abandon them in the middle of the frickin' woods. You're going to drive them back to wherever. And choosing to put her in that situation makes him an ass on one. And then when he reaches out and his messages come through, he's like, hey, you have my wallet. Not, hey, are you alive? Have you been abducted? It's, hey, you got my wallet. Where are you at? Brozo. I gave your wallet to some creepy guy who was offering me a ride and touching my hand. I gave him your wallet so that he'd go away.